Hi, you. Hi, you, first grade. Mrs. Correa here, back for your math lesson. Let's continue with Module 8. Let's go. Lesson 6. Say it with me. Today I can make a bar graph to organize information. Okay, let's keep working on bar graphs today. Let's spark your learning. There were some children who were asked what sport they liked the best. They got to choose between soccer, basketball, and football. And this shows in the graph how many liked each sport. But I wanted to add on to that, so I asked the teachers. I went first to Miss K, and she told me she loves basketball. So let's add on one more cube to the basketball line for Miss K. There it is. Then I called up Mr. Hensel, and he told me he is a huge soccer fan. So let's add on one more cube for soccer. Next up, I call Miss McLean. She had such a tough time picking a sport because she loves them all, but in the end, she said that football was her favorite. So I'm going to add on one cube for football for Miss McLean. And of course, I had to put in what I think too. And if anyone knows me, my favorite sport is basketball. So I'm going to add on one more for basketball. It seems when I look at this graph that a lot of people like basketball. Basketball is the most sport that anyone picked. It has 10 cubes, so 10 people chose basketball as their favorite. Now, which one did people choose the least? It was football. Football is the least, although it's such a great sport, and I know a lot of people like it. In this graph, only 4 people chose football. So that's a way to take information and put it into a graph for us to see how many. And it's much easier than just showing all the different numbers, etc. A graph shows you the information right away, and you can see which one is the most and which one is the least. Let's build your understanding. These are so many cute pets. I see dogs and I see cats. We are going to draw bars to show the number of cats and the number of dogs. Let's start off first with the kitty cat. Meow. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cats in the picture. So I will draw out 5 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I stop at 5 because there's 5 cats. Now let's do the same thing for the dogs. Ruff, ruff. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 little chow chows. All right, so let's do it on our bar graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now that we have shown it goes up to 7 because there are 7 dogs. So now what we can do is we can answer the questions. How many pets are there all together? Okay, so we saw that there were 5 cats, and we're going to add how many dogs? 7 dogs. So what is 5 plus 7? I'll give you a second to try to figure that out. Oh, I hope you've got it with me, but 5 plus 7 equals 12. So altogether, the graph is showing 12 pets. But now they want us to tell them, are there more cats or dogs? Well, if we want to find out more, we're going to find out the difference between two numbers. That's when we subtract. So first, I want to just look at the graph. Can I tell which one is more? What is más? Cat or dog? Of course, it's a longer graph, a longer bar graph for dog. So we're going to choose dogs is more. How many more? Well, let's do that subtraction equation. 7 minus 5 Can anyone figure out why did I put the 7 first in subtraction? It's because the bigger number goes first when we subtract. So 7 minus 5 equals 2. 7 minus 5 equals 2. And if you look at the bar graph, you can see that there are 2 more on the dog line than there are on the cat line. So you can see that that bar is longer, and it is longer by 2 more. Exit ticket. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to take a look here at this graph, and it is the favorite frozen yogurts of different children. Okay, so some children chose that they like chocolate as their favorite, others choose vanilla, and it looks like some chose strawberry or raspberry, could be. But my question for you is, how many children voted in all? Mira el gráfico. Enseña diferentes sabores que los niños cogieron de su favorito yogur. Pero la pregunta es, ¿cuántos niños votaron en total? Please take a picture of your work and send it to your teacher on Class Dojo. Tírale una foto y envíalo a la maestra en Class Dojo. First graders, thank you very much for joining us for this video. The first grade team, Mr. Hensel, Ms. McLean, Ms. Kay, and myself, Mrs. Correa, miss you very much and look forward to seeing you in our next video. Come back. Gracias por acompañarnos.